Sorry for being the worst. What the fuck is this? Alright, this is more normal. How does this work? Be kind to yourself. Alright. He was really cooking me, as the children say, the youths, the younglings. I feel amazing when people mouse slip and I take their points with joy. As you should. Alright, let me like remember stuff here. So probably bishop e6 makes sense here. Maybe knight f6 first. What happens after bishop c4? b5? Takes. I don't know. I'll actually check the old Chessable course after this. Not that I've ever used it, but okay, and bishop e3 is what's on the horizon. So this is gonna transpose to that semi-draw line, maybe. If bishop g5, bishop d5, and then I do this? I don't know. It would certainly seem that way. Alright, so you went in c4, and now the knight's not coming to c4. So maybe I can play g6, which, you know, looks kind of stupid, but is it? Kind of makes sense after c4, right? Don't tell me. I think it makes sense. No, it doesn't, because here, takes, he takes here, but then rook d8. Fuck, stop it. But then rook d8, but then the queen goes like here or something. What if I just put my knight here? What is he gonna do about that? Also, this is like not defended. There's a lot going on here that I keep like overlooking. What happens if I just take the free pawn? I need to do that sort of thing more often. Do I lose if I take the free pawn? Because every other move in that position, like, it defends the pawn, right? Right, so takes. Then what? Bishop e3. I don't know. Let's just do it for learning purposes, because I feel like if I come across this in a real game, it'll be nice to fully understand what's going on. Bishop d3. See, now I should maybe even consider this, but I won't. But I could. And I might. But this seems good too. Most wins come from fucking around. That is true. That is true. I do agree. I would have mindlessly played bishop e7. I think most cases I would too. It just so happened that I was... Here's the thing. The reason I think that my rapid rating is actually going to go up streaming rapid rather than not streaming is because of it simulates the pressure of like a real game where I actually have to care about it more because people are watching, I guess. So I'm more likely to put in some like actual thought, I suppose. No, not because Chad is helping. In fact, you're not supposed to help. And I'm going to start banning people who suggest moves. Unless it's, you know, already after the fact and doesn't apply to the position anymore. And I couldn't use it as, like, a hint or anything like that. I don't know, maybe bishop g5 is, like, semi-thematic. Bishop g5, f4, though. He just takes knight d4. It's interesting, but I am up a pawn. This is something that needs to be, like, actually taken into account, probably. I could also just play knight d5 without taking. Or knight d4, you know what I mean. I'll do that. See what happens. Knight d4, queen a4. b5 takes. Actually, you should take with the knight. No, you shouldn't actually, because I can just take. Takes. I have to block with the bishop, because if I block with the queen, knight c7 wins. But if he takes with the pawn, I take. Takes here. Knight d5, queen a4, b5. Here, just castle. But oh, he also has this check at some point to negate everything I just said. I don't know, like, this position is hard for me to understand. When I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing, I castle. That's my system. Because I know I'm supposed to castle. Can you unban the great... Okay, let me see what he did. He goes here anyways. Probably you should take with the knight, maybe. It's just the problem is this, you know? So can he? Do we really need more Esserman chatters? So I have bishop b2 and I have bishop e5. And he thinks he's gonna checkmate me, which maybe is valid. I guess I should think about that. Maybe I can just take the rook and then take the other rook and then, you know, fucking go from there. Maybe I get checkmated in a few moves. Nobody really knows. Maybe this at some point will destroy me. No, it won't. I don't think this works. We'll find out. Yoink. He down too many piece, maybe. Because remember, I also took a bishop. So I have 2 rooks and a bishop for the Quen, which is a lot of dudes, as they say. The only thing is I have to be careful of this mate. So he's gonna like try to deflect my knight away, and he's gonna try to play knight e7 mate. Which is why I'm going to play something else. Maybe this rook here. No, then there's this. Maybe take, and then here, and then if here. Oh wait, no, then my, yeah, no, he can't play both of these moves at the same time. I was thinking he could. Okay, here, here, here. If here, now I check. But then here. I need to just not, maybe not think so much. Or maybe I'm about to get mated if I don't think. I don't know. What's his bullet rating? 2,000? Shouldn't be a problem. I'm wearing my dog sweatshirt that I wear out of the house sometimes and forget that it's covered in dog hair, and then people look at me weird, and it's like, why do you care? I mean, I guess if you're allergic to dogs, it's pretty concerning, but that's like a skill issue when you know, you really boil it down. I'm just gonna start trading pieces because you cannot attack with only 2 pieces, and he only has 2 pieces. Maybe he'll go here. Did I fuck this up already? Don't do that. Maybe he draw me. I don't know. Maybe he beat me. I just gotta shut up and I gotta start playing better. Sometimes you just gotta shut up, you know. Gotta zone in, lock in. It was annoying because I was like, I'm winning, but I keep playing moves that are bad. It's hard to win when you keep playing moves that are bad. All right, so bishop e7 is the main move here. Oh, I got a 95% accuracy for that one. Okay, feels amazing. I'm gonna check my little book here. Crank up the content pipeline. Bro got mocked. Yes. I should have went, bah, you know? Esserman style. Sorry. Alright. Yes, I'm supposed to play bishop e7. Okay, what did I do? I played bishop e6. And then knight c4, and this is not that good, I guess. But this transposes, and I should just... What? Oh wait, no, that's what I did. I read that as knight takes d5. Yes, he gave me a pawn, and I took it. And then I had a pawn. And I didn't know what to do here, and I thought about bishop g5 and bishop takes d5. Maybe I didn't think about that. I think I thought about this. But I didn't know what to do, so I castled, and then I did this, and then he threw all his stuff at me, even though he didn't have any stuff. Rook a to e8 is good. And then this is where I felt my technique was starting to really drag. I mean, I had under a minute, but it was pretty scary. Feels amazing. And the rest is history. Say what you will about tactics, but man, did they decide a lot of my games.